Then dip me underway. You can fill my mouth with flow. Hold me till I scream for air to breathe. And wash me over until my well runs dry. Send all your sins all over me, baby, baby.
It's okay, yeah. But if you haven't, it's appointment, location, motivation. Like, it's not a mistake. It's not an accident that they came to you. They had to purposely click on that. They know they were going to talk to somebody. So
all out of almond milk, so I have to use regular milk today. And I can't tell y'all the last time I drank regular milk, so we should see how this goes. What's up, A-Gang, and welcome back to another freaking weekly vlog. This is the first vlog of 2026, y'all. Even though it's been a while since I've made an actual weekly vlog, I don't know if this is going to be a true weekly vlog, mainly because the first indoor track meet is this week for Lexi and Aaliyah. It is currently Monday. Let me back up. It is currently Monday. Track meet is Friday and Saturday, but I think both girls are competing on Friday. Aaliyah will be competing in Arizona. Lexi will be competing in Louisville. Here in St. Louis, we say Louisville, but apparently Leah went to school in Kentucky, and everybody was correcting her saying that it's Louisville. So however y'all say it, that's where Lexi meet will be at. It is Monday, and I still have not decided if I am going to Louisville with Lexi or Arizona with Leah. Now, Fun Police for sure will be going to Louisville with Lexi. That's not a question, that's for sure. Where I'm gonna be is where we trying to figure out. My thing is, the reason why I was going to Arizona for Aaliyah's track meet is because it's Aaliyah's birthday. So Friday is Friday Leah's birthday? Leah's birthday is on the 9th, so whatever day is the 9th, I think it is Friday. That was the reason why I was gonna go to that meet. But the meet that she's competing in is a smaller meet, so it's kind of one of those things that if I miss that meet, oh well. But I really wanted to be there because y'all, I have never not seen my kids on their birthday ever in their life. So I don't want to miss her birthday. However, this is Lexi's first collegiate meet, and I know this is big for her. Y'all, she's been working so hard. She's been stressed. She's been down. She's just been battling with emotions and her mental state for this first semester of school. It has been hard on her. Going to a new place, trying to meet new friends. You have all of these high expectations that people have put on you. You're getting paid to do a job. You're literally getting paid to go to school and do a job. Like, they want her to perform, and she's dealing with the possibilities that if she does not perform in the way that they are expecting her to perform, she could potentially get kicked off the team, lose her scholarship, or anything. I'm not saying that that's what's going to happen, y'all, but I'm saying as a 18, almost 19-year-old kid, because at the end of the day, she's a kid. She's not, okay, yeah, the world, categorize her as an adult, but realistically, mentally she's still a kid because she has not experienced things in the real world to classify her, in my opinion, as an adult. So you have this 18-year-old kid that has all of this stress just loaded onto her, and in her mind she's like, if I don't do good, then they might not even bring me back for another season, or they might decide to not run me, or they might decide to not give me as much money as they're giving me. Like, these things are going through her head, so she's stressed. She is stressed. So yes, she has had issues with her mental health. But it's normal. It's normal stuff. It's normal stuff that young adults go through. So it's not something that she's not gonna get past. Aaliyah went through it, y'all. Aaliyah went through it her freshman. Well, I feel like Aaliyah went through it really bad her sophomore and her junior year. I think her sophomore year was really hard on her. But I think her junior year was like a double whammy. Like, Leah literally went through it. Other young adults that I communicate with on a regular basis, they went through it. We talking college age. They all went through it. So I am here to tell y'all, young adults, that if you feeling like life is lifing, it is normal. Cry it out. Go through it. You're going to have to go through it. It is normal. It's not taken away from that y'all feelings are valid. I would never be that adult that would sit and look at y'all and be like, that's life. Get over it. That's like, it's not that serious. I would never do anything like that, because guess what? I went through it. And baby, I went up through there, okay? When I say I went up through there, y'all, I literally had Motrin. I had Motrin pumped out of my stomach and found out I was pregnant with Leah on the same day. So when I say I went through it, baby, I went through it. And the things that y'all are feeling is normal. And y'all feelings are valid. I hear y'all. I see y'all. I am sending so much love y'all way. And I am praying that 2026 is a better year for y'all. One thing I am going to suggest, if you don't have someone that you can call on and talk to, I ain't gonna tell no lie. I would tell y'all to call me, but it's too many of y'all. It's too many of y'all. I'm sorry, but I will try to communicate with as many of y'all as I can. However, if you don't have someone that you can reach out and talk to, please find you a good therapist. Y'all, therapy works. I went through therapy for years. I went from going to therapy twice a week, y'all. Now I only go to therapy as needed, which I should be at least doing it once a month. But, you know, life be lifing, and, you know, it be out of sight, out of mind. But please find yourself a good therapist. Try to seek a therapist that you can relate with. To me, I feel like if you build that relationship with your therapist, it's easier to go through the sessions versus, like, for instance, just as an example, oh, you hear the alarm? Y'all, they have a siren going, and Cairo hears it. You don't like that? I know. Get back. For instance, I took Lyndon to see a therapist. This was like back when he was like 16, 15 or something like that. And they set him up with a white woman therapist. And I sat in the first session with him, which I know. Why do they have that thing going? I know. You said, I don't like that. I know. You don't like that. The baby don't like that. The baby don't like that. I know. Sit. It's okay. Okay? It's okay. It's gonna go off in a minute. Yeah, it's some type of siren going off. I don't know if y'all can hear it on camera. It's okay. It's okay. The mom is over here. Your mama's right here. You okay? And Bentley just like, nigga, calm down. He said, calm your ass down. It's okay. I know it's going for a long time, ain't it? If y'all can see his cute little face right now, he's so worried. He's so worried. Anyway, I went to the first session, and the first session is kind of like, y'all getting to know each other and all those things. And baby, I knew it wasn't a good fit. It was the way she was talking. It was the words that she was using. It was her body language. It was her facial expressions. It was all the things that I knew that she was not going to be able to connect with my African American son. And I'm not saying that all, in every situation you have to have a therapist that's the same race. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that you have to know who you're going to be able to connect with. Is what I'm trying to say. The therapist I had, she was a Black female, not too much older than me. She was older than me, but not, it wasn't like she was 20 years older than me or nothing. And when I tell y'all, that was my bestie, y'all couldn't tell me nothing about my therapist. Like, baby, that was my bestie. I ain't like her in the beginning. Not because I didn't think that we was going to connect, but because she brought out so much trauma in those first few sessions that I felt worse than what I felt when I first started seeing her. Come to find out, that is normal. It is normal for after your sessions, you to feel worse. Y'all, it was to the point, I felt so heavy afterwards that I would literally sit in my car in the parking lot, cry my eyes out, boo-hooing in my car, and then I would go home and take a nap and sleep for the rest of the day. But over time, and when I say over time, it was like that. It was that way for like the first 2 sessions. Okay, it's gone now. It's gone. I'm not gonna sit and keep petting you. It was like that for like the first 2 sessions, but it was necessary because it was like I had to unpack all of the trauma that I was holding on to, and I had to work through that trauma in order for me to move forward. I am in my 40s. When I first started going to therapy, I probably was like in my mid 30s. I had been through some shit. It was a lot. Y'all are, and I'm talking to the younger crowd, the ones that are like teens, maybe early 20s. Not saying that y'all have not been through a lot. I'm not saying that. But when you compare the trauma from somebody that's in their mid to late 30s versus somebody that's a teenager or in their early to mid 20s, it's going to probably look a little different. So I say all of that to say, don't be afraid to go to therapy thinking, oh, she said that she was worse. No, it was a lot that I had to work through. But it is necessary for y'all to move forward. You have to work through those things to move forward. So yeah, find yourself a great therapist. Sometimes even the therapist that, if you don't have insurance, there are companies out there that do, they take cash and they will put you on a, like they offer financial, what is it called? I don't want to say scholarships. Like, you answer some questions, you tell them that, what your income is, and they say, okay, you get 20% off of each session or 30% off of each session. So yeah, get a therapist, y'all. Y'all, I am not a expert in this field. However, I do take mental health extremely serious. I do not play with that type of shit. So I'm just speaking from experience, and I'm just giving advice from what I know, okay? Moving on along, y'all, for breakfast, it is like 10 something in the morning. For breakfast, I am eating ground turkey, some roasted potatoes. I just put some tomatoes and some onions in there, and I might drizzle a little taco sauce on it or something. Now, the turkey meat, it is taco meat. It is taco sauce seasoning on there. We are still eating a clean diet, or I like to say our diet is like 85 to 90% clean. We are not sitting here eating tilapia and white rice every day. We are spazzing it up a little bit. I try to get very creative with our meals so that we don't feel like We're depriving ourselves. If I want a snack, I get a snack. Y'all know I am a big candy person. If I want some candy, baby, I'm gonna get some candy. But it's always within reason, okay? I'm not gonna go kill a big king-size bag of Laffy Taffies. I might, if I want a Laffy Taffy, I might get one of those skinny long ones, whatever they're called. Those are 90 calories per stick. I get a stick and I eat it and I enjoy it. That's only 90 calories. So I'm not trying to deprive myself, because once I start depriving myself, that's when I'm going to start binge eating. And that's where the problem starts. So anyway, on the agenda today, let me get my, y'all, I'm in a real estate group, like team, and they be in the group chat, like chatting it up all day, every day. I be like, child, it ain't this much chatting y'all could be possibly doing. So anyway, on the agenda today, I need to, so if y'all watched one of the other vlogs where Destiny had bought these pictures from Ross, they were, I cannot think of it. Mona Lisa? Is it Mona Lisa? Is that her name? And her cat Lily? And then she had another one. She left it here because she was traveling. She wasn't traveling back to Houston where she lives. So I packaged it up and I need to send it off to her. So I need to take that to the post office. Y'all, this is my coffee. Okay, that'll do. What else do we need to do? I need to get a workout in. I think I'm gonna go take a run. The Fun Police is working, so I'm not sure when he's gonna be able to work out. I wanna make sure I get my workout in just in case he doesn't make it back home before it gets dark and I wanna run outside. So I think I'm gonna go for like a mile, maybe 2 mile run, or I might do a mile and then walk a mile. I don't know, we'll see how I feel. And what else was I supposed to do today? Oh, that was cold. That bite was cold. It was hot. Maybe I've been talking to y'all too long. Now my food got cold. What else was I supposed to do today? I can't remember. Oh, I saw on Instagram some people were making like their yearly calendars. They were taking like poster board, and they was putting the months on the poster board and using sticky notes to kind of like plan out their year. I am a visualist. I am a huge visualist. I like to be able to see the whole year all at once and be able to look to see what I got going on, when, where, and how. So I kind of want to do that and put one of those together. I'm just trying to debate, like, where do I sit it in my house? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be this big ass poster board thing. And I'm like, where the hell am I finna sit this? So I'm trying to figure that out. But I might pick up the stuff to make one of those and start planning my year out. Like the kids' track meets, I need to know when the track meets are, where they're going to be at, so I can kind of see where do I need to be, when I need to be there. And me and the Fun Police, do we have to split up? When do I need to buy plane tickets? For what do I need to buy? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just need to know what we have going on. And I like to be able to look at it in a year, not breaking it down weekly or monthly, or because I'll look at a month and the month I'm looking at is the only month that exists. All the other months don't exist because I can't see them. So if I can't, we're going to make one of those. This is cold. I'm gonna eat this up again. So anyway, that is what's on the agenda today. Let's go ahead and get this vlog started.
Pretty face, car on 10. Body right, got her looking. My type, total spin that thing. I like what I like. 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 I like what I like.
workout in. Well, we got our cardio in. Y'all, we've been doing cardio all this time. I don't know if y'all noticed, but we've been doing cardio this whole time. But we're adding weights. This week, I've been waiting on the Fun Police to get ready to add weights. Y'all know I'm always here for some weights. I am a girly that weight train. I'm not a what they call them, cardio bunnies. Ain't that what they call them? That's what they used to call them. But I'm not one of those girlies that just do a ton of freaking cardio. I've never been one of those girlies. I absolutely dislike doing cardio. I do cardio because I have to. You want to lose body fat? Do cardio. So I have always been a weight training girly. So I've been waiting on the Fun Police to decide when he's ready to add weights to his regimen. And he said this week. So hopefully this week we can get into the weight room. Although we will be training totally different this time around, because the last time that me and the Fun Police was on this fitness journey together, I was still a bodybuilder. Plus, I wanted to educate some of y'all. And I know the people that be on the Instagram just flapping their gums probably don't even watch these videos. But it's hard to keep explaining shit to people in the comments, especially when people just already don't have a clear understanding of what it is they are talking about. I had made a video pranking the Fun Police with the fake booty pads, and there was quite a few people in the comments that was like, oh, you can get that same look if you just go to the gym. And it's like, are you dumb or are you dumb? Y'all, everybody does not, majority of the women does not have the genetics to be able to build an ass from nothing to something crazy, okay? Now, I never said that you cannot develop or make your ass look better in the gym. You most definitely can. However, it is not likely that you're going to go from a fucking pancake to a damn big overgrown peach. We ain't gonna say peach, we're gonna say a watermelon. That does not happen. I think some of y'all have like very false goals. I think some of y'all are looking at social media and y'all getting a lot of stuff confused. The size of your ass is determined by, one, how much body fat you carry in that area. Two, how big and how is that the word I'm trying to say? How much you can grow your glutes, which is your muscle in your ass. Genetically, women cannot build a ton of muscle just in general. That's why it's like I always tell women, stop being afraid of weights. Like, just because you pick up some weights don't mean you're finna be walking around here looking like a man. The women that you see that are in the weight room that's looking like a dude, they are on some type of steroid or supplement that's helping them look like that. They're not doing that naturally. I promise. So just because you pick up a weight does not mean you're finna look like a dude. Pick up a weight. Pick up a weight. It's gonna make you look good. Trust me on this. Trust me. So, with all that said, your ass, the size of your ass is going to be determined how much body fat you carry in that area and how much muscle you can grow in that area. Genetically, most women cannot grow a huge ass with just going to the gym. That's why you see women go get BBLs, because they're getting fat added into that area. Also, a lot of women does not carry a lot of body fat in that area. I am one of them. Even the biggest I've been, and y'all know I got up to like 164 pounds, which is the heaviest I've ever been in my life. I did have a little more going on back there, but I still did not hold a lot of body fat in that area. When I gain weight, majority of my weight goes to my midsection. That's why I had Lipo 360. It was like anytime I gained weight, all of my fat went to like my love handles. That's why I had a Lipo 360, because why? Like nothing is going to my ass. It's just going into my love handles. So to get on my post and tell me to go to the gym to build an ass is crazy to me, since though I have been a gym girly for years. And then I was like, oh, you know, I've been a bodybuilder. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Then I get the back talk. Oh, bodybuilders don't train the same. Yes, the fuck they do. What do y'all think bodybuilders is training? What do y'all think women bodybuilders, what do y'all think they going to the gym and doing? You think they going to the gym and doing bicep curls? They are training every muscle group in their body, including their legs and their glutes. Like, are y'all well? Do y'all be listening to some of the stuff y'all be typing in the damn comments? Just because I said I'm a bodybuilder don't mean that I'm saying I'm going to the gym and I'm doing shoulder presses and chest. No, you're training everything. You're training everything. And me as a woman, of course, I always wanted to improve that area of my body. So I used to go hard. And when I say I used to, I haven't been in the gym in like 6 months. I haven't lifted weights in like 6 months. So that's why I'm saying I used to. I used to go hard on glutes and legs. I did not play about glutes and legs. Now, did I transform my ass from nothing to something? Yes, I did. However, did I transform my ass into this big ass booty? This big BBL looking booty? No. Most women can't. I'm not saying it's not possible, because some women just have great genetics and they can do it. And then some women have great genetics where they do store body fat in their ass, but they also store body fat in their stomach. So their ass is going to grow and their stomach is going to grow too. That's why you see a lot of women having liposuction, tummy tucks, and things of that sort. But very few women have the genetics to have a flat tummy and a big ass. But I'm not saying that it's not that they don't exist. They do exist. It's just they're not the majority. So, can we please stop putting expectations on other people without knowing the facts, or at least having an understanding of what it is you are talking about? Y'all know I don't speak on shit unless I know what the fuck I'm talking about. If I'm uncertain, and I might know a little bit, but I might not, I'm not gonna say anything about it. But when I know what I'm talking about, oh baby, I will talk until I'm blue in the face. So anyway, with that being said, our training is going to be different, me and the Fun Police, because the last time that we was really going through our fitness journey together, I was still in my bodybuilding era. Also, did y'all know that there are different, like, it's called bodybuilding, but it's different. Like, I did shows, but I didn't compete with bodybuilders. I was in the category called figure. I was a figure competitor. I did bikini. Bikini wasn't me. That wasn't for me. And them bikini chicks that be doing them competitions, baby, well, they go ham on the glutes. But I was more of a figure competitor. That's like females that still look feminine. Your physique still very much looks feminine, but it has more muscle than a bikini competitor. A bikini competitor, really, they just be looking toned. They be looking toned and cute and skinny. The stage, the category up from that, you have a little more muscle on your body, but you still feminine. Then you have women's bodybuilder. I feel like it's another category before women's bodybuilder. Physique. I think it's women's physique. Women's physique, you got more muscle than a figure competitor. You're starting to look a little not as feminine as you was as a figure competitor. Then you got women's bodybuilding. And just in my opinion, those women look like something I don't want to look like. We're going to leave it there. So yeah, I was still in my bodybuilding era the last time me and the Fun Police was on this journey together. So I did do a lot of the same workouts that he did. Now, the Fun Police do not like working legs, but y'all know I'm not going to let my man be out here looking like he missed leg day. Fun Police have great legs naturally. That's where Lexi get her legs from. He has really good legs. But no, I'm not going to let him miss leg day, but he's not going to train, glutes and all that shit like I am. And then this time around, I'm not doing the heavy lifting in my upper body. I'm not doing any competitions. I wanna keep a feminine look. I don't want to start looking too bulky, too muscular. Not this time around. So I will be doing upper body, but not like I did, you know, some years ago when I was competing and trying to get on stage. Oh, it's fun, please. Hello. It is the next day. I am looking crazy. We just went on a run. Yes, I had this hoodie on yesterday. I ran in it yesterday. I was not about to dirty up another hoodie to work out again today. Okay? The drawers that I have on, the bottoms that I have on are all clean. Because I did just go running. So they not clean no more. But yes, before some Captain Obvious get in the comments talking about, did you have that hoodie on the day before? Yes. I don't know about y'all, but I don't like doing laundry. And I need a retwist, so I had this headband on my head. So I wouldn't look too crazy while I was out there doing my run now. Okay? We got that part out the way. Great, we can move on. So anyway, it is Tuesday. It is currently 4:11 p.m. and I have been up since like 8:30. We're doing a little bit better with waking up in the morning. About 8:30, I laid in the bed till like 9. Then I talked to my friend on the phone for a while. We was talking about some real estate shit, some real estate drama. Not my drama, not her drama, but somebody else's drama. We was being messy, okay? No, we wasn't really being messy. Let me take that back. We wasn't being messy, but we was gossiping, okay? Is that being messy? Is gossiping considered being messy? If it is, we was being messy. If not, we was just gossiping. But no, we was talking about something that had happened. And we was on the phone for like 2 hours, child. Then, what else did I do this morning? Oh, I had to look and see what houses had popped up on the market today so I could see if it fits any of the criteria that any of my buyers are looking for right now. Which I did find a handful, and I sent those out, which they're set up to get like automatic, you know, emails or whatever. But I don't know. I know they be overlooking them emails because I used to overlook them emails. So I be wanting to text them stuff. I want to see stuff with my own eyes. I want to comb through the market to make sure we're not missing anything. And all the stuff that I think they might possibly be interested in, I'm going to text it to them. So anyway, we did that. We went for our run. So today I am going to do a calendar. I saw a few little TikToks and Instagram videos. I don't know if I told y'all this in the last clip or not, or yesterday, but I saw it on social media where they getting these like poster boards and they putting the months on there or whatever, and they marking it up with, you know, their for the whole year. Yes, you have the calendar on your phone, but you can't really see everything all at once. And okay, you can see everything all at once if you condense it down to like this. You can see everything all at once. Like you can see all the dates or whatever, but you can't see what's going on those dates unless you click on it. And basically, see, y'all see how it's not even telling me like what dates I have stuff scheduled for. I have stuff scheduled on here. You got to actually click on the freaking month and it'll tell you got a dot on the stuff that you have on your calendar. But then you got to click it to see exactly what it is. I can't operate like that. I want everything in plain sight. So I want to be able to put all the girls' track meets on there. I do have like some goals or some things that I want to like put on there as far as content, like content ideas. Like I have a idea to do a Galentine's Day, and I kind of in my head I kind of got the idea, but I need to start putting things like on paper and start planning things instead of having all of these great ideas and not going through with them, you know. So I'm not gonna tell y'all what the idea for Galentine's Day is yet because I haven't decided 100% if that's what I'm gonna do. But I want to do something for Galentine's Day, and I have to be able to look at the calendar to see what all I got going on in February, where I'm gonna be at, whose track meet is where, and I have to figure all that stuff out so I can figure out when I can do the Galentine's Day event. And it's gonna be something small. It's gonna be something small, intimate, with maybe me and maybe 4 or 5 other ladies that I'm close with. You know, do something really nice, have some gift bags for them, yeah, like, you know, I don't know, it'll be good for content, but I also want to do something that I can get together with my people, my close friends and family, and do little stuff. But anyway, I say all of that to say is that we're working on the calendar today. So I am at the store. I got everything. I thought I had the, because I'm gonna mark up my calendar with sticky notes, and it's gonna be color coordinated. So a different color sticky note is for something different. So pink sticky note, I know that's Lexi's track meet. A purple sticky note, I know that's Aaliyah's track meet. Anything that's orange, I know it's important. It's an important day, you know, so on and so forth. So anyway, I got the sticky notes, but when I printed out the calendars, the sticky notes are too big to fit in the little box for the calendar. So I'm at this other store to see if I can find like some smaller sticky notes. Worst case scenario, I'm gonna have to cut the sticky notes, which is okay, which is fine. I'll do it if I have to do it, but if I don't have to do it, I don't want to do it. So we're gonna go in the store and see what sticky notes they have in there, and then we're gonna go home and get started on our project. So I guess I could take y'all in the store with me. I ain't took y'all in the store with me in a while, so let's go. All right, we are in the store, and I just had an idea. So they have all of these different colors of masking tape. So I figured, what if we do masking tape to like label our calendar? So I don't know what color the blue would be for, but I do have a pink in my arm. I have a pink, I have a purple. So pink will be for Lexi's track meets, purple will be for Leah's track meets, and then other colors for other stuff. I ain't really made up my mind what I'm gonna use the other colors for, but that's a good idea, right? I think so. I think we should do that. So I'm gonna pick out, well, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, I have 5 colors so far. Should that be all the colors I need? Let's get green for good measure. Green might represent money. When we getting the money, when we're making the money. Let me see this one. That's a cute color. It's not quite pink. This is the pink I got for Lexi's dates. So it's not quite that pink, but it's pink. I don't know. So yeah, I think we might go with the masking tape method. That way I can rip off however big I need to rip it off. I can make it smaller or bigger, so on and so forth. So that's what we're gonna go with. Let's just go ahead and check out. So a couple of hours have passed. We are back at home. We have showered, put our PJs on. Y'all like my new PJs? They're cute, ain't they? They got the long pants. Y'all, for some reason, I don't like sleeves. Like, when I have stuff on that has sleeves, I'm like constantly pulling the sleeves up because it feels funny around my wrist area. Like, sometimes I can ignore it, but sometimes I be like, it be bothering me and I be doing this to my sleeves. So I like PJs with short sleeves. So this was perfect. But anyway, back to what we're here for. So it is time for us to do our calendar. We're starting off with, what is this called? It's a foam board. It's a trifold foam board. So I got this from Walmart for like $5 or $6. I'm trying to see if there's like a, oh, here we go, a spot where I can get it open. Oh, it has like a little dent in it. I don't like that. I don't like that. I wish I had one without a dent in it. So anyway, this is what we're starting off with. And I don't know if did I tell y'all that I had saw another method that somebody did on Instagram where they put the months in frames, and they just had the frames on the wall, like they, you know, each month in a frame on the wall or whatever. I honestly thought about doing it, okay, because it was gonna be aesthetically pleasing to the eye. Cairo, you just done wiped your little wet mouth on my PJs. Go. Why you always in the mix? I feel like it would be more aesthetically pleasing, but I don't know. I started thinking too much about it. I was like, Then I'm gonna have to mount it on the wall. Then I'm gonna have to put unnecessary holes in the wall. Then my office is not gonna be in the spot that it's in now. So then when I switch my office to the new spot, now I'm gonna have to put more holes in the wall. Like, I was just thinking too much about it, and I was like, you know what? We just gonna start here. We're gonna start here, and then if I decide next year that we want to upgrade and make it look, you know, more aesthetically pleasing in the office, because this is where this will be going, we'll do that then. But for right now, we're going to start here. We're going to start small. We're going to see how this works out for us before we start doing all that other stuff. Let me show y'all the other supplies. All right, so the most important thing is the actual months with the days on there. I don't know if y'all can see this or not, because this screen is just too small, child. I can't see what y'all seeing. But I made these on Canva. I took a template, but I did have to change it a little bit because I wanted it to fill the whole page. The template that I used, it wouldn't have print out on the page like this. It would have like been small. So I had to finagle it a little bit. So if y'all want this, let me know and I'll leave the link. I might just leave the link to this to the one that I actually had to, you know, fix. I might just leave it in the description or whatever, now that I'm thinking about it. If y'all want it to look like this. It's very, very simple. I have let them print it out for me. Cairo, can you move? Because you're not going to be helpful at all. So anyway, so we got this. And y'all, I don't know if I have any mistakes on this yet. I guess I'll figure it out when the time comes. So if y'all figure out that there's a mistake, don't tell me. I got me a little desk calendar. Now, do I need this? Probably not, but I got it anyway. It was like $2 and some change. So y'all know we talked about doing the masking tape. So I have all the masking tape in each color. So I have the purple for Leah track meets, the pink for Alexis track meets. We got yellow. I think I'm gonna make yellow content, like different content ideas that I have that I really want to execute, instead of having great ideas, like I said already, having great ideas and just not executing them. So I'm gonna give myself deadlines, and those deadlines are gonna be in yellow. That's for like social media. Then I got blue, orange, and green. I think green is gonna be money. So when I'm doing brand deals and things of that sort, I think I'm gonna write it down. Like when they owe me, because with brand deals, it can take a long time before you get your money. Like I've waited 60 days, probably longer than that. But I know I've waited 60 days multiple times to get my money from a brand. We're gonna write it on here, okay? So we can keep up with those deadlines, so we can make sure we following up with them, because where's my money? Okay? The orange and blue, I just have it just because I don't know what we're gonna use this for yet. I'm pretty sure we'll find something. These were the sticky notes that I got at first, but the size of the sticky note is too big to put on the dates on here, and it wasn't gonna work. So I might take these back because I'm probably not gonna use those. Then we got some glue sticks. Got those from Walmart. Y'all, I got some new pens. These are the pens I got. I got these from Sam's. They was on sale for $10, like $9 and some change or whatever. So I got those because we need something to write with. I had also got these pens, but I had bought these before I had found these. These was like $5, $6 from, I don't even tell y'all where they from. Because I don't got time for y'all to be in the comments talking about, we ain't supposed to be shopping there. So anyway, first things first, let me move all this stuff out of the way. First things first is we have to put the calendar together. Like we have to put everything on here like it's supposed to be. Like kind of map it out, if you will. So that's where I'm gonna start. we have everything glued down. I started to tape it instead of gluing it, but child, I couldn't even find the tape. But this is what we're looking like now. Okay. Can I help you? Damn, you're always in the mix. So the first thing I want to do, and to get it out the way, is to put, and the only reason why I'm rushing to do, not necessarily rushing, but the reason why I want to do this first real quick before I go to sleep is I can finish everything else tomorrow or as I go. I need to know what the girls' schedules are because I am booking plane tickets. I already booked our tickets to Lubbock because they have a meet. They both will be at the same meet next week at Texas Tech. So I booked a ticket there. This weekend we'll be in Louisville with Lexi. Leah has a meet in Arizona, which I feel some type of way because it's also her birthday on Friday, and I won't see her even though I have never not seen her on her birthday before. But we're not going to talk about that because I feel some type of way. But all the other meets that they have, I need to go ahead and put on this calendar so I can kind of like start planning out how I'm gonna, like, where we gonna be at, what meets the Fun Police will probably have to go to himself, what meets I'm gonna probably have to go to by myself, and kind of go from there. So I'm gonna start with Lexi's, and we only have Lexi's indoor meet. We don't have her outdoor meet, which I feel some type of way about that too, because why did I feel, oh, that's my necklace reflecting off the window. I feel some type of way that we don't have her outdoor meet because it's, I mean, her outdoor meet schedule, because we need to know, like, what is we taking all this time for to get these meets together? Okay, so Lexi's first meet is the 9th and the 10th of January. So the 9th and the 10th of January is right here. I'm gonna take this pink tape. Let me get some scissors to make it easier. Child, these are the only scissors I can find. They supposed to be them my old kitchen scissors, I believe. Alright, so I'm gonna cut it right there. We're gonna put one on the 9th, and then I'm gonna put one on the 10th as well, so that I know that it's a 2-day meet. Me and the Fun Police are actually gonna leave on Friday morning to make it to Kentucky. So in the tape, I'm actually gonna write down where the meet is. So I'm gonna just put Louisville. Let me see if this pen works. Oh, these are good. Y'all, these some good pens. So anyway, I'm gonna write down Louisville. We say Louisville here, y'all. I know Louisville people say Louisville. St. Louis, we say Louisville. So I don't know what it is. So we're just gonna put, I think I'm gonna write her name, Alexa. Even though it's color coded, I'm gonna still write her name. And I'm gonna put Louisville. Only reason why I'm saying Louisville is because I'm trying to spell it. Kentucky. Maybe I shouldn't put her name. Should I put her name, y'all? Let me just do that. Louisville, Kentucky. Alright. So then we're going to move on to the 16th and 17th. Lexi and Leah will be in the same place at the same time. I'm trying to cut this even. Okay. Yeah, I really like the idea of this masking tape. This worked out really good. All right, the 16th and the... Am I tripping? Okay, Quirky Classic. 16th. I know y'all probably can't even see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I do apologize. Okay. I'm gonna angle the camera down a little bit. So maybe y'all can see a little bit of what I'm doing. So I'm gonna put it on the 17th also. Tyra, don't come over here with that wet mouth now. Don't do it! And I'm gonna put Lubbock. Alexa. I ain't got good handwriting like that. I wouldn't necessarily say I got bad handwriting, but I don't have good handwriting. All right, I decided to give y'all a different angle. See how the ink is bleeding? I think I keep touching it. Yeah, I keep touching it with my finger on accident. I don't like that. I don't know if I like that pen just for that reason, because what? That's gonna bother me that looks like that. So since we are already on January, I might as well just finish January off and add Aaliyah's on here while we add it. So I'm gonna put it right, not right there. Like up here. But I'm gonna kind of overlap it a little bit just in case I need to put something else on those dates. Like I don't want to take up the whole date if I don't have to. So she only has a meet on Friday, which is her birthday. These 2 days. Oop. Yeah, I'm trying not to hit my hand on the ink on these other ones. So that's why I'm trying to be like extra careful. And then that will be it for her in January. Am I tripping? Nope, that'll be it for Leah. Leah meet season is going to be a little slim, I see. So this day she'll be in Flagstaff, Arizona. This week she will be in Lubbock with Lex. Lubbock. And then boom. We are done for the month of January for the girls for track meets. So this is what it looks like so far. Of course, I have other stuff that I need to add, but I'm gonna add that maybe tomorrow because it is like 11 o'clock at night right now. So I'm probably gonna do the rest of, I'm gonna try to do the rest of their meets before I go to bed, just to get that part out the way. That way I can go ahead and start booking plane tickets, booking hotel rooms and things of that sort once I can kind of get a visual. I told y'all I'm a visual person. Like I have to see it. I have to see it on paper in order for it to register in my brain. I don't know if that's normal or we all wired that way. I don't know. So anyway, I'm gonna go to bed and I'm gonna talk to y'all in the morning. It is the next day and today is gonna be hair day. It is really time to retwist these locks. Like, it's been time to retwist these. And y'all, I'll be so torn because I be wanting to rock a middle part. Okay, I know it's not really a middle part, but it's as close as a middle part is gonna get. I mean, I can probably like clean the middle part up if I like take some hair out of this lock and put it over here. Y'all, I initially did not have a middle part at all. Like this lock, I cleaned it up already. I took some hair out of this lock and moved it over here already. So like this lock was bam, smack dab in the middle of my head. And some years ago, I had cleaned it up to make it almost a middle part. But I be wanting to wear it like this, but I just don't think I am a middle part girly. Like I think it's giving stud. Am I tripping? This is how I normally wear it. I think I'm just a side part girl. What do y'all think? Can I do both, or side part is just, it's just my thing? I think the side part is just my thing. I think the almost middle part might not be my thing. I don't know. What do y'all think? Anyway, so today we are retwisting our locks, but before we retwist our locks, I need to go to the gym, get a workout in because I did not get a workout in yesterday. Did I tell y'all I'm like 12 pounds down? I am. I'm like 12 pounds down. Do I look it? I don't know if I look it, but the scale definitely says that I'm 12 pounds down. I'm going in between like 10 and 12 pounds. Like sometimes I'm 12 pounds, some days I'm 10 pounds, but y'all know how that is. Weight just fluctuates or whatever. I do feel like I feel it. I see it in like my arms and like in this area. I feel like I look smaller, and then on my face, I always look real small in my face. When I lose weight, my face always looks trim and slim. And I did lose the little booty that I had. We talked about the whole booty thing. I do not carry a lot of body fat in my ass, but the little body fat that I was carrying in my ass that made me look like I had a little something going on back there, it is gone. It's like as soon as I start cutting weight, it's gone. As soon as I start gaining weight, it's gonna go to this section first. Well, not even in this section because I had lipo, of course, but the doctor that did my lipo did not do a good job on my love handles, which was my problem and still is my problem area. It's like all my fat goes to here. And then the last place that it goes to here, then my arms, and then it'll trickle down into my ass. And then once I lose weight, it leaves my ass first. Then it leaves my arms, and this is the last place. Y'all, the way that the body is so crazy because it's like you can't determine the areas that you gain and lose weight. It's like your body does that on its own. You know, you have no control over that. And that's just how my genetics are. Like, I just don't hold a lot of body fat in the butt area. The body fat that's in the booty, it helps determine if you're gonna have a dunk or not. So anyway, we're gonna go to the gym. We're gonna start lifting again. Of course, we're gonna go hard in the buttocks area. Now, we already going to the gym and we're working legs and butts and we're gonna work other stuff, but we already have a very, realistic goal in our head. We know that we're not going to the gym, lifting weights and getting no BBL booty. The booty is not gonna look like a BBL booty. That's unrealistic, okay? I know I said this in a couple of clips ago, but it's unrealistic. For majority of women, I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm saying that majority, and when I say majority, I'm talking about in the 90 percentile of women cannot go to the gym, go hard on glutes and legs, and come out with no BBL booty, okay? Are we all on the same page? Because I don't want to go 3 months from now and y'all talking about it don't look like I'm doing anything in the gym because my ass don't look like a BBL ass. It's not going to happen. My genetics is not going to allow it to happen. It's just not. It's just not. But anyway, we're not going to keep on getting back on that. Y'all be making me mad when in the comments on the other platforms when y'all be talking about, sis, you could just go to the gym. No, the fuck I can't. But anyway, y'all, we have done we're not done, but we've done all we can do with our calendar. I had to add, so okay, I said that purple was for Leah track meets, pink was for Alexa track meets, but I think it's gonna be pink is just for anything that Alexa has going on, anything. Purple is for anything that Leah has going on, regardless if it's a track meet or not. So I did have to add Leah's graduation, and then I got some blue tape because I had to put my nephew's graduation. My nephew is graduating from Texas Southern this year in May. So his graduation is like 2 days before Aaliyah's graduation. We don't have Lexi's outdoor schedule for Purdue. I don't know why they are not releasing this damn schedule. I don't know if there's some secret society that's not allowing them to put it out or what. Like, we literally have an outdoor schedule every year. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know the outdoor schedule is gonna come every year. So why are we not planning the outdoor season ahead of time so that parents like myself can plan ahead of time? Why are we doing this? If anybody from Purdue sees this, I'm joking. But we don't have Purdue outdoor schedule, so we're not able to do Lexi's outdoor schedule just yet. We do have Aaliyah's. What color is this? Yellow. Yellow, can y'all even see that? I did the color yellow, so that's gonna be content ideas in the days that we are planning to do those ideas on, or the days that we're planning to have those ideas executed. So of course, y'all know we do the track vlogs. So anytime that there's a track meet, I plan to have the track vlog released that following Wednesday. So y'all know track meets are normally Friday and Saturday. That following Wednesday, I plan to have the vlogs out. I started to do it where, okay, the track meets are on Friday, Saturday, and I have the track vlogs out on Sunday, but that's gonna stress me out. That's gonna put me under too much stress. So I said, you know what? Let's just put the track vlogs out on Wednesdays. So that is the plan. We do have some weeks that we don't have track meets. We're going to skip the track vlogs, obviously, because we're not going to have a track vlog to post. Also, I went ahead and started on the planning for fall. So I have like some fall content ideas, even though I know fall is not until October-ish. But we're planning ahead. We are trying to maximize our content for the year of 2026. So if I plan ahead, then, you know, the guesswork, I'm taking the guesswork out of it instead of me waiting all the way until October and be like, I should do some fall content, but what fall content should I do? And I will already be ahead of it, right? So we're going to do some fall vlogs, like we're going to do some fall decor, like shopping for fall decorations, and we're going to dress the house up for fall this year. I did it not this past fall, but I did it the fall before that. But I didn't go all in like I really wanted to because, again, I did not plan ahead of time, you know? Some fall outfits, Halloween vlog. We got the Christmas vlog, which I already got on the calendar when we will be putting the Christmas tree together. The theme for Christmas, so I already know that. I ain't gotta try to figure that out when Christmas come around. The Christmas brunch, which I am still trying to decide if I'm gonna do the Christmas brunch the Sunday prior to Christmas, or if I should do the Christmas brunch on Christmas Eve. I want to have that, you know, scheduled out. Then, like in August, which I have not put it on the calendar yet, August, we're going to start doing, maybe like the end of July, beginning of August, we're going to start doing some back to school stuff. Obviously, Leah and Lexi will both be going back to school because y'all know Leah is graduating this year. She graduates in May from Arizona State, but she will be moving on into a dental hygiene program. Fingers crossed. She is applying to multiple programs. Let's see if she gets into one. If she does not get into one, we have to cross that bridge when it gets here. But I'm not going to speak that into existence. we're going to speak into existence that she's going to get into a program, okay? She is not applying to just one program and just sitting there with her fingers crossed that she get into that one program. She is literally applying to, I want to say 6+ different programs, all in different states and cities. St. Louis is not one of them, okay? We talked about it. I think she may consider just applying to the one here in St. Louis just to say, okay, I applied, but she's basically knowing that she's not going to get into that program because there is a wait. One person told her the waiting list is 2 years. Another person told her the waiting list is 4 years. And Leah does not want to be in St. Louis. Neither one of my girls wants to come back to St. Louis. Like, this is not where they want their forever home to be. I don't even think they want their temporary home to be here. And I'm okay with that. I have always raised my kids to get the hell out of St. Louis. I feel like once you're in St. Louis and you establish yourself in St. Louis, you're stuck. There's no way out. Hence, why we're still in St. Louis, which we really not stuck. For real now, we not. Anyway, child, we're not going to even get on that. That's a conversation for another day because we honestly don't know if this is going to be our forever home or if we are going to be relocating real soon. But again, we will go over that when that time comes. So, end of July, beginning of August, we're going to start some back to school content, back to school shopping. Of course, we will have apartment tour because Lexi is not staying in them damn apartments that she's in. We are not doing another year there. If I could, I would have taken her out of them apartments this semester and moved her somewhere else. That's how horrible the apartments are. I'm not going to even release like the information because obviously my baby still lives there. But when she moves out, oh baby, we're going to have a field day talking about these damn apartments. Horrible. And they are charging these students all this damn money. Horrible place. When I say I have nothing nice to say about these apartments, nothing. So yeah, so there will be an apartment tour, obviously sometime in August. What else? We need to take a vacation, y'all. I just don't know when we're gonna have time to take a vacation because track season is all the way through June. May, possibly June. It's gonna be through May, we know for sure. It's gonna probably take us through June. When is regionals? Regionals is at the end of May. Well, the region that Leah is in is at the end of May. So I don't know if the region that Lexi is in is I don't know when that is. So throughout May, possibly spill over into June, which gives us July, maybe sometime in June or July to do some type of vacation. Don't know what vacation we want to do yet. Leah definitely wants to take a graduation vacation, like a graduation trip. So maybe we'll put that together. So yeah, that's all I have for our calendar so far. Of course, I'm gonna be adding to this as times go. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put this yet. Definitely in my office for right now on the wall so that I can look at it frequently. So yeah, that was our project. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Let me know if y'all plan on doing this calendar situation. I do want to get some letters to put 2006 at the top so it don't look so like plain. But honestly, I don't care that it looks plain. I just need it to be functional. And to me, it's functional. I'm able to just take a step back and be able to see what's what. Okay? What's where, and how. Who, what, when, and where. Who, what, when, where, and how. Did I say that right? So yeah. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this video right here because I'm getting ready to get ready. Why does that not sound right? I'm getting ready to get ready. Child, I gotta get ready to go to Louisville, Kentucky for Alexa's very first collegiate meet. Y'all, I am so nervous. I am shaking in my boots for my baby. She left the school today to travel to Kentucky. It's only like a 2-3 hour drive. from where they were. So they took a bus there. But like I said, I need to retwist my locks. I'm getting ready to go to the gym. I need to pack. I need to tidy the house up because y'all know we cannot leave a dirty house when we are traveling. And me and the Fun Police are gonna leave early in the morning to head to Louisville for the track meet. Y'all, also, it is Leah's birthday tomorrow, and I feel so emotional that I will not see her on her birthday for the first time ever in her life. First time ever in her life, not seeing her for her birthday. Plus, she has a track meet, so we won't be at her track meet. But, of course, she has friends there in Arizona. She has friends on her team, so it's not like she's getting ready to be alone. So that's a plus. I actually am thinking about looking at plane tickets and seeing about flying up there on Saturday, just to like spend the day with her Saturday. But we gotta fly to Lubbock, Texas that following Friday. So that's just, I don't know, it might be a little much. I don't know, child. These are just thoughts in my head. Like my brain is just going like this right now. So y'all would have to excuse me. But we're gonna go ahead and end this video. Make sure y'all check back because y'all know a really good track vlog is coming y'all way on Wednesday. So whatever day you are looking or watching this, just know the following Wednesday you're gonna have a track vlog to watch. So make sure y'all check back. But y'all already know the drill. Until next